Man, they announced that like tournament to crown like a new champion like 8 years ago, and I don't know how closer we are to crowning a new WWE ID champion.
Which came first, chat? The announcement of the ID titles or the Ring of Honor Women's Pure title?
Oh, the ID titles were definitely first.
Were they? Were they
Yeah, they
definitely
were
first?
definitely first. Because that was before Mania weekend. Yeah, I guess maybe the
I I feel
pure
like the
titles.
Pure title may have come out
All right, hold
first.
on. ROH Women's Pure title announced. Let's see when we did an article on this. It was April 2020. Yeah, April 13th technically, because he announced it after Collision, and then they did the segment like the following week on ROH TV. So April 13th, give or take. All right,
So
WWE
by
ID
1 week,
titles
April
announced.
7th was when Triple H
There
announced the
you
ID
go.
titles.
All right.
1 week is what you got in between those
Well,
two.
both of them. I knew ID titles were first, so I was still correct. Both of they. Oh man, dude, just neither of these titles actually exist.
No,
It's been 3 months.
it's AI.
Three months.
It's all AI.
We are not any closer to learning of these champions. They're running these ID matches like these tournaments, but they're doing it like some convoluted way of
It's a
it's
double
like
elimination, right?
it's like double elimination, but then it's like a single eliminate. I don't. They switched all the rules up,
Gabe got bored, couldn't keep up with his own product, blew it
and
all up.
and because they do it on different shows, because it's like, oh, come see WWE ID matches on at this show in Florida. Come see the GCW. Come see it at FSW. It's like, all right, where are we doing these things? What are we doing? Like, just stick to one promotion on running these WWE ID tournament matches, because when you do it, try to do it everywhere, it just confuses people. Wrestling fans are dumb. Like, I don't think they realize that. They think that like, oh, we're gonna give shine to all these independent promotions and it's gonna be great. It's like, no, you're just gonna confuse everybody because like we're all stupid. So we're not gonna pay attention to it. It's too much math. Like people, they had those fake arguments complaining about the Continental Classic and how that worked. It's like, this is too much math for me. Like, this is truly too much math for wrestling fans. Like, those are all bad faith arguments because people just want to be dumb about AEW. This is like truly too much math for wrestling fans because it's not centralized to one promotion. It's all like, you got to watch this Florida indie and this Indiana indie and this California indie to figure out who's in these tournament matches. Like, now you're throwing in geography on top of math. What the fuck?
Well, this is
I was done with school a long time ago.
fair. This is why it's like they remember when the report came out that like Gabe tells the indies who wins which matches in WWE ID and people
Yeah.
got their backs up. And I was like, well, this is what they were trying to say. It's like if it has a tournament, thing behind it, if it has a tournament, you know, reason behind the match, then yeah, Gabe should absolutely call the finish. Gabe should absolutely tell you who's going over because this is part of his ID program. When it's like random wrestler X takes on WWE ID's Jack Cartwheel, yeah, Jack Cartwheel can lose. That's fine. He usually does. It's GCW. So that's okay. The whole idea was like, we're just booking at different territories to give you a boost, but I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I see someone in the chat saying WWE ID
Yeah, I
Twitter
got
page
it.
says there'll be an announcement. There's an announcement every week with that ID page.
Now, this is like a legit thing. So here's the announcement.
Okay.
We will have an announcement this Tuesday before NXT about the completion of the WWID tournament matches. We are down to the final 6 competitors. Like, there was only like 8 to begin with, I swear. It's like, all right, so 2 people have been eliminated in 3 months. They will then compete in a single elimination tournament with Ice Williams and Brad Baylor, who are both 3-1, getting first round buys due to having the most wins in the opening round. So they're down to 6. I swear they only started with 8. It's like, all right, 2 people have been eliminated. Now it's a single elimination tournament after 3 months. So there you go. I don't know what they're doing with the women's title. Let's see if there's an announcement. Oh, here's okay. There are 3 competitors with the opportunity to become the inaugural women's champion. More info on tournament coming this Tuesday before. So the women are down to 3 because I think they only started with like 6. Oh, there's your WWE ID tournament update. The women's, the ROH Pure Women's Championship, I don't have an update on that because I think they forgot about this whole thing.
No, I have a theory that they just kind of gave up on it when they realized we don't need another women's. There was pushback. Don't need another women's ROH singles championship. So they did start it. They had an opening match because Deanna was like, there was the big draw.
That wasn't a tournament match.
Wasn't it like the intro to the tournament though?
It was just like a women's peer match. It wasn't a tournament.
Oh, that's even dumber. It was
that baffled me because they had Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata like 8 months ago being like, let's do the first ROH women's peer match. And they're like, and they both agreed to it. And then they never did the match. And then Deanna did a peer match and she won. It's like Deanna wins the first women's peer match in ROH history. I'm like, wait, didn't Aminata and Deeb have the first peer match, women's peer match? But they never actually did that match. And then Deeb and Aminata was supposed to be like a first round match at Supercard of Honor when Supercard of Honor was in May. And then that got canceled. And then they just never picked it up. So okay. I don't think they actually have this women's peer tournament.
So if you are, this is digging here. If you go to YouTube, the Ring of Honor YouTube page has a playlist.
Yeah.
ROH Women's Pure Championship Tournament. And it starts off with the 4-way. The Ashley Lane, Serena Deeb, Daisy Hayes, Sarah Del Rey. That's an old match, actually. Sorry. That's
a lot of these are old matches.
Then they've got the ROH TV episode. Then they got 4. So they've got Taya versus Hyon. That's recent. Then they've got Aminata and Maya World. That's from 2000.
This next one ain't recent, Joel.
No, it's not. And then they got the Layla Gray and Lady Frost match, which is a little more recent. That's from a month ago. I'm pretty sure Candice LeRae and Deonna Purrazzo are not currently working together in the same company.
But it says get ready for the Women's Peer Championship Tournament, where the first ever women's champion will be crowned. This playlist is your chance to get familiar with the incredible women set to battle it out for the title. So this isn't peer matches. This isn't tournament matches. This is, hey, Layla Gray, Deonna Purrazzo, Queen Aminata, Taya Valkyrie, and Serena Deeb are in the tournament. Here's some select matches from them. But that doesn't give us any information of when this last was updated a month ago, by the way. So this has no actual information. It's just, here's 5 matches with 5 women who were allegedly going to be in this tournament that we actually have never talked about.
2 months ago on Reddit, somebody put in, it was Layla Gray, Taya Valkyrie, Deonna Purrazzo, Queen Aminata, Serena Deeb. They were in the tournament.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just never materialized.
Do you think we can...
I think they just kind of said they scrapped it and they're going to go towards the tag titles instead.
Do you think we can get Deonna in trouble and tweet at her and be like, hey, when's this tournament happening?
Wait a minute. Ryan Lambert just sent me this tweet from July 1st, Ring of Honor Wrestling. Becca makes her return to Ring of Honor as she takes on ROH Women's Pure Title Tournament participant Serena Deeb in a Pure Rules match.
We're back. This 100% never happened.
Ryan Lambert just tweeted it to me.
I don't believe Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. I love you, Ryan, but I don't believe this actually happened.
All right, here it is in the private chat for our hosts today.
I believe it. I mean, I don't, but
it's there. This rules. They're just gonna make it a 4-way pure women's championship.
Okay, so it's a pure rules match. Oh, it is.
No, but they specifically mentioned pure title tournament participants.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean like it wasn't part of the tournament though. It was
no, it's not. But they're still promoting that there is a tournament at play.
I'm gonna tweet Deonna. Deonna replies to stuff.
I'm gonna DM her at this point.
Hello, Deonna Purrazzo.
Remember when she was the first ever guest on our show?
We love Deonna. I don't want to get her in too much trouble, but is there still an ROH Women's Pure Title tournament.
You're just gonna get a shrugging emoji.
Thanks.
She'll be like, you can watch me on the new advertisement for the medical school for New South Hampshire.
You're gonna get a message. We're gonna get a message from Macklin being like, dude, they're just. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh no, Steve, no. Did you also retweet it?
No, I didn't retweet it. What do you
Someone
mean?
just retweeted it.
Oh, I just tweeted it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a big. It's gonna be a popular. It's gonna be a hit on Twitter.
I thought for a second that like the Fightful account. No, it was someone else. I thought the Fightful account retweeted it.
Oh no.
Oh, that would have been just fantastic. Yeah, do a 6-woman scramble at the pay-per-view.
That's not peer rules. You can't do a
Yeah.
6-woman scramble peer rules
Just
match.
do a hardcore death match for the
Doesn't matter.
title.
We spend more time talking about the women's pure championship than ROH has. Yeah.
This, by the way, this clip is gonna do like 2 views, but you're gonna have to make a short that's WWE ID and ROH women's pure title. You're gonna have to make a thumbnail for that. I hope you know, because this
What
is
am I gonna do?
I don't know. Figure it out, Joel. You're creative, allegedly.
It's gonna be Triple H holding all of the belts. It's gonna be that meme.
Reverse battle royal for the pure title. That would
Perfect.
actually rule.
TNA's back.
Yeah, I like the reverse battle. They should do the gimmick on a pole match. Now here's what it is. All right, so it's 6 women, right? It's 6 women, and allegedly, I actually have no idea how many women there are in this match, but we're gonna say it's 6. We know 5 at the very least. We'll throw in one more. Who do we got? We got Deeb, Amanada, Diana, Taya. Who was the other one that was part of the playlist, Joel?
Did you say Deanna? Or you
I
did.
said Diana. Yeah, who was part of the playlist? Come on, Joel.
Yes.
Pull the playlist back up.
No,
if you
I
need
don't
to.
want to pull nothing back up.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Joel's killing this segment.
But that's the point, because they need to pull off this title.
Layla Gray was the other one. Who else can we throw in there for this? Billy Starks. We'll put Billy Starks in this tournament. She's not doing anything now because they
Apparently, Billy announced she was in it.
Okay, there you go. So there.
Sure.
There's the 6 women. There's the 6 women right there. It's 4 poles and a ladder match. All right? So there's 5 possibilities of the briefcases, and the winner, whoever pulls down the briefcase and opens it, and the championship is in there. They love putting briefcases in titles in this company, you know? So it's 4 poles and a ladder. That's what we're booking to crown the first ever women's pure champion.
You know what? This just sounds right.
Yeah, you can even do it in deal or no deal situations. Like you win $50,000 or the pure title.
Do you want to continue? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I love that. No, it's on Feast or Fired. I like the deal. Like you get the money. Oh, you get the money. Yeah, one briefcase has the championship, and the other briefcases have money. Tony loves doing these. $100,000 matches and all that shit. 3 million pesos matches. So you get money in some of these briefcases, and then maybe there's a Scott Hall picture in one of them just for the bit. But you get money, and it's like, oh, do you want to keep the money, or do you want to continue to go for the pure title? The person who gets like $100,000, like, no, I'll take the money. I don't want this fucking title. Give me $100,000.
If you want to continue the Scott Hall bit, it's actually Booker T gets to announce one of your matches.
Oh, that would rule though.
Yeah.
Well,
Booker
depends
T
who
in
you
a pure
ask.
rules match.
That's a rope break. That's basically how the entire match would go.
Booker T rules, man. Love Booker. Just have 40 women. Why not just do something stupid? I mean, I feel like a 4-pole ladder match is something stupid for a pure rules match. But sure, we'll do 40 women.
Are you about to also add that those 4 poles should have, ring ropes crisscrossing over the top of it, and maybe the briefcase should be in the center?
Ooh. So there's briefcases on each of them, and then there's the briefcase in the center. But then, like, the ladder
Bitch,
doesn't...
this is Ultimate X, is what I'm pitching.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know you're pitching Ultimate X.
Well, you don't want to get sued, Joel. You can't just say it out loud. Ultimate Square. It's
but-
a square.
Here's what I'm saying with Ultimate X is So there's the briefcases on each. So you still have to like climb the turnbuckle, and maybe you unhook the briefcase, or maybe you go for the one in the middle. But hold on, remember what was the Ultimate X gimmick? But it was like the platforms, like you remember this?
No.
Oh, I think AJ was in this match. The chat's gonna know.
You think
It was
about
like
King of the
super.
Mountain?
No. The chat's gonna know. It was like Ultimate X, but it was platforms. I swear I'm not making this up. This is the real thing that happened. So anyway, my bit on this is you kind of do a gimmick like that. So you have the Ultimate X, wires and everything. Elevation X, thank you.
Oh,
buddy.
Elevation
Yeah,
X.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's kind of like that, but you do the platform in the middle of the thing. So you can scale the wires, you can get the briefcase and pull that down in the middle one. But there's a platform in the middle of the X there. So you can leap up onto the platform, and then up there's a higher briefcase. So maybe you want to go after the higher briefcase. So now we have 5 briefcases or 6 briefcases. Now we have 6 briefcases. We got one on each corner. We got one in the middle of the wires, and then we got one where you grab up on the platform and you can reach up and get the briefcase. And if we really want to make this super dangerous, we can have a higher one at like the top of the Sting level up there, and you gotta shimmy up some type of pole to get that thing as well. So we can maybe add 7 briefcases to this thing. Yeah, Rhino he was not a fan of the Elevation X.
I can't blame him for that.
Yeah, Elevation X. I'm pretty sure they only did that shit once because they were like, "Ooh, this."
They did it twice.
Oh, they did it twice. Okay.
Yeah. Ugh.
I knew I wasn't making that up though. I knew that was a real thing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it was just like a scaffold match mixed with Elevation or X with Ultimate X. They should bring it back.
Yeah, that's what I want them to do. I want them to do basically Elevation X, but they have the thing is at the top of there, and there's also briefcases all around. I feel like we can pull this off. This is to crown the first ever ROH Women's Pure Champion.